What a beautiful day.
Wow, perfect.
Wind is on the bow. Yeah, this is us. There's always mute.
If you're wondering which one's dorkier, it's the head one, for sure.
Then a chest?
Yeah, definitely.
Fair.
I'm here for it though.
All right, so wind on the, not quite exactly the bow. It's enough off the port side that I feel like we can dump probably our starboard lines, our leeward lines as it were. So I've got both bows. Oh, good time to not forget the fender I tied here yesterday. So that's my life hack on a fixed dock. And I don't like to buy fenders when I don't need to buy fenders. Stepping on. Roving fender should be untied. Nice job with the slip knot, wife. She doesn't normally do that. All right, and then let's just get our decks. I don't know why this is here, to be honest. Let's just get our decks cleared a little better. We'll tidy up later, of course. It's a pretty calm day. I'm not terribly worried. The challenge with this marina is they intentionally did not install cleats on the dock. So we use the pylons, and because the dock lines aren't long enough to double, everything is lassoed. So obviously this one will be pretty easy to undo, but this one is going to be a challenge, to say the least, to undo that. So we have one there and then one there. That one won't be too bad, but this one definitely is going to be a challenge for us, and I have a couple ideas on how I want to do that. So we'll see. Always something, but start with the easy stuff. Lines that aren't doing anything. This forward spring is coming off. It's gonna be tough. Huh. This is not gonna be easy. Well, let's start with the easy one. This one's pretty passive. This stern can come off. And then we'll start making a plan, because all three of those lines, honestly, are... This is a vote in favor of longer dock lines, because we could have doubled yesterday instead of tying or lassoing to the poles, and then you can just pull them in and go. But the fact that we had a lasso just means that leaving is going to be more of a challenge, because that's the windward side of the slip, and Catherine's going to have a boat hook, but even then it's kind of a challenge to get those lines in. So Catherine, I'm ready for you. Can you pull in this stern line?
Yeah. Should I go down or just...
If you can, if you can grab it.
From here,
Yeah, and just pull it. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is it's underneath that other one though.
So leave it for now.
Can you hand me... Hang on. This is going to be more complicated than I want it to be. I mean, obviously we have a rubber rail, which not all boats do, but... So the problem is all three of the port lines are tight,
Yeah.
and windward, and we need to get you over there to undo them with the boat hook.
Okay.
So that's what I'm trying to think through of how exactly I want to do that. I have a couple ideas. If the line is long enough, which I don't think it is. I think we'll need two lines. Okay, can I hand this to you? It's gonna go to the winch. There you go. Actually, slack it for just a second. All right, you can take it.
One turn.
That's fine for now.
Should I lock it?
Yeah.
So put it up here. And turn.
Do a full turn first.
Yeah. Oh, now it will.
That's not enough. That should hold it though.
Yeah.
Just temporarily.
Okay.
All right, at my longest line. Still don't know if it's long enough. We're gonna find out. All right, I think it's just long enough. Yeah, it is. Ish. Here's what we're gonna do. We can leave that on that cleat, that's fine. Nice. It's just long enough-ish. That might hold for my purposes. Okay, so I'm gonna take off the stern. Okay, can you take that off the winch for me? This is coming in.
Hold it.
Just let it go.
Off. Let go.
All right, and then you want to take the boat hook up to the port side.
Where did you put it? Up here?
I don't know.
Okay. Right here, yeah. Got it.
And then it's a little bit convoluted, but we're gonna go and put the.
Filming?
Of course. Why would I just be wearing this?
I didn't know if you. Well, filming.
I did. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So why does it matter?
Who's gonna watch this?
Me? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe YouTube. Okay.
Hello, world.
So this line will be last. I'm gonna motor against this to slack the other ones. I think you want to go bow
Okay.
and then forward spring, and then this will come in.
Got it.
Does that make sense? How we're gonna do this? Okay.
Yeah. And so what I have to do is through the loop,
Yeah.
and then don't undo this until I have.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that at all because it's, well, no, it would be easier to undo that and pull it.
But ideally, I could just pop it up.
It may be easier to pull it. Whatever you want. There's no rush on it because we're going to be motoring against this line.
Okay.
So you see how this one's doubled?
Yeah.
If they were long enough, I would have done that last night and we wouldn't have to do this.
Right,
But
right.
here we are. All right. All right. Here we go. All right, you can go ahead and slack the bow. All right, so I'm in forward and I'm hard to starboard and I'm springing against this line, and you can see I'm giving some distance here from the dock, and I can just actually play. I'm not using the thrusters, but I'm using, thank God, one rudder. This would not work on with two rudders, but as you see, I'm closing off the distance over here. I've now slacked that line, and I'll get you a little closer. And yeah, we're just playing with the springing. So using these pivot points, I know thrusters. Yeah, I know you are. Now that the camera's rolling, you turn it on. I did a little hit of thruster there, but the point is using this aft spring. We're not really springing off the dock per se. Well, I guess we are. We're like vectoring inside the slip. So, and that allows her to take her time if she needs to, because it's kind of awkward to. Can you flip it over? There may be a nail on the other side it's stuck on. Okay. Yeah. So this just pivot point allows me to do this, and the reason, of course, this is doubled is that when we need to leave. I'll get you closer. When we need to leave, I get a little closer without whacking my stern. When we need to leave, this one's really easy to pull in. So maybe a lesson in when you come somewhere, you want to think about how you're going to leave. And the wind did change about 180 degrees on us overnight. There you go. And then same thing on the other spring, no rush. And yeah, this is just, you know, a little trick here and how to solve a problem when you have one. And like I said, if you can double like this all the time, do this. I'm finding more and more with boats I'm on that it seems like the boat does not have, the dock lines are not long enough. I'd say it's a lot more common where, and as you see, I'm getting blown over with the wind, so I can add some throttle here and move now a little more against this pivot point. So it's okay to throttle. I know it's kind of weird to feel like you're gonna rip a cleat out, but I'm just adding a little throttle just in order to keep the boat, you know, vectored over here. But anyways, I feel like more boats I'm on, the dock lines are too short versus too long. And ironically, sometimes they're too thick. It's like they have short, thick lines, and the thickness does not really help as much as having lines that are appropriately long. And as you see over here, there's actually an old line up there from, I guess, the hurricane that they left, and that's actually kind of getting in her way, but she's up for it. She's a boss. You want to uncleat it and pull it?
Yeah,
oh, it's under that. I see. I didn't think about that. I'll get you a little closer, and or we can move the other line to the other cleat if that would be easier. There we go, neutral, because I'm just gonna float here. And that just brought her a little bit closer. Tiny tap of thruster, it's not the end of the world. That's not ours. I mean, you can take it off, but yeah. Yeah. The problem with moving down another cleat is I don't really have room back here, so there you go. Nice. Good job, love. You make it look easy. Now, we're getting ready to dump our last line, which means I do want to be pretty hard on the windward side, because as soon as that's off, we're gonna skedaddle out of here. You can put the boat hook down and then, yeah, I'm ready to go. That was great work. It's loaded. You can let it in the water, obviously. All right, line in the water means I'm going to neutral for just a second. Line's coming in. And once line is in, I'll put the boat back in gear. And we go. Now this is the part where I'm gonna add some throttle. I don't wanna wait or we're gonna bang on that corner. So I'm pretty much trying to drive straight out of the slip. No turns, there's deep water all ahead of me, there's no traffic, but I wanna kinda get out of the slip because the longer I wait, the more I'm gonna get blown downwind. That was great, love.
Yeah, that worked well, good plan. My only confusion was I thought that was also our line. So we're good.
Thanks. I hear Savannah beginning to fuss.
Check on her.
You did great.
Thanks, love. Hi, Anna. Hi. You want to come up?
And away we go. Just gonna hug the shore here along Treasure Island. Give plenty of distance to this sunken derelict that was a casualty of the storm. And the sad part is there's two boats here that look like they're basically blocked in. They've not been able to leave. And yeah, anyways, it looks like it was a catch. And now it's abandoned. So there it is. The dock in here had offered us this slip at first. He's like, well, I think you could fit. And I'm like, no, we don't know what's down there. So anyways, do you want me to grab her? You got her?
I got her.
All right.
I'm thinking we try this.
That's fine, as long as she's in the shade. And we'll make the 120 bridge opening. Autopilot.